This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, y'all? So I got a clip for y'all. It's Beanie Sigel, and he's speaking on pretty much everyone from the Rocafella days, so let's check it out.
But in real time, when you started hearing that Cam, he was going to be the vice president, take me through that. If I'm not mistaken, you called Jay about that, right?
I don't even think Jay was in the country, because I remember calling Jay and telling him, like, yo, what the f is going on? But like I said, it's in the music, man. Can't go on this way. If you put puppies in the oven, do they make them biscuits? For hungry dogs in the kitchen, will they eat the kids? Yeah, it's all in the music, but yeah, that was a shock to me.
Why was you shocked? I know when I interviewed Dame, he said y'all overreacted. He said he was going to make you a vice president just like him, since y'all both had labels.
I don't think that's true, because I was trying to get a label for state property for the longest. You know, I had an imprint and everything that I did on my own called Criminal Background Records, but it never came to fruition. And I don't think that set well with Jay neither. Him being on vacation and then hearing that Cam was the vice president. But like I said, maybe that's what Dane was thinking. It just, we never had that conversation. I remember Bleek calling me, like, yo, what the man, this, like, what's going on? He was like, Dame just announced Cam as being vice president of Rockefeller. I was more so hurt for Bleek, because if anybody, I think Bleek would have been in that position. Being as though that he was there even before me. But like I said, man, all that old, man, I don't really care about none of that. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm neutral. I'm cool with everybody. I'm just where I'm focusing on me.
Nah, I feel you. I heard the first time that you met Too Short was the first time you were for Jay.
Yeah. First time I met Too Short and Jay at the same time. They was working on, It Was All Good a week ago. Yeah, that was the first time I met Short. They was in the studio doing that record. That's the first day I met Jay too. First day I write for Jay.
How was that like?
Beanie Sigel. That's how that was like. It was good. It was good enough to land me a deal with Rockefeller Records. Yeah, a couple raps. I was rapping for him, and he was sitting there. And they'd get up, walk out the room, come back in. People was rapped again. He'd get up, leave the room. But I heard when he was leaving the room, he was going crazy. He was telling the people that I came there with, like, don't let him go back to Philly. They was trying to keep me in New York. I had to get back, though. I just gave Pac $1,500 back. He owed me a stack. I was like, nah, I got to go back to Philly. And it was a Friday. I might not seen Pac all weekend.
Well, how they get back in contact with you?
I was around. They had to find me.
What's up? Just appreciate y'all for tapping into my channel. And the clip of the show, y'all, that was Beanie Sigel. And when he speaks on Bleek and the whole vice president situation, people will listen, because it really opens up a window on how business and loyalty used to mix back in the day, in the early Rockefeller era. And a lot of people, they forget that, Beanie Sigel, he was really that dude that held it down. So when he says that, he deserved that spot, the VP spot more than Cameron, he's really pointing towards a code, a G code that a lot of people in the, current generation, the new generation, might not understand. And now speaking on, respect and that G code, and that he was reliable during those days. And fortunately for, Beanie Sigel, unfortunately, he wasn't picked to be the vice president of Rockefeller Records. and that's the reason why he doesn't respect Dame Dash, So make sure to drop a comment, like this video and subscribe and like this video, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.